Holiday shopping is in full swing, and one very popular area store can give your family ideas for everyone. Sean Hardy with Lynchburg Pawn tells us more.
You know, we've been doing this for quite some time, and, you know, the economy's gotten bad, as everybody knows, and so we're really trying to, you know, just make it a very fair business and get away from that persona of what a normal, typical pawn shop is viewed at, in my opinion. But, you know, we have a great staff here with, you know, just some of them, Virginia and Steve Metz and Fred Von Beckman. You know, they're all used to the brand new retail end of it, and they get more acclimated into the used industry, which that's what I'm more, you know, geared into, and I've been doing it. But, you know, behind us, I think we got combined probably about 100 years worth of experience sitting right here.
That's not fair. You just mentioned ages, if you think about it.
I mentioned experience.
So, and that's a good point, because, you know, you get a lot of things in here, and you have to know what you're selling, right?
Yes. And, you know, we've done a few segments before, and I think, you know, with our gold analyzer over there and things like that, and once we all get together, we all determine, you know, what something's good or what's right for the right person to either buy, or what's a good thing to sell maybe, and what maybe is not such a good market to sell right now.
Oh, that's a very good point. And let's talk about all the fun stuff you have in here, because we got a lot of gift ideas here. Tell us a little bit about what you have.
I'm going to tell you, we have everything from, you know, I think all of us are into a lot of the vintage jewelry from, you know, turn of the century all the way up to modern day pieces. But, you know, we're getting name brands now. You know, of course, David Yurman, John Hardy, Tiffany and Company, lots of Pandora coming through. But, you know, we're getting some Judith Ripka and some Roberta Coin and things like that. I mean, that are really, I mean, these are, some of these pieces retail out for $20,000 a piece.
Wow.
I mean, there's some really high-end pieces and very quality merchandise.
And you have some very unique pieces over here that are actually done with forks and spoons, right?
We just hired a silversmith, and he takes some sterling, you know, flatware, and he just is very creative and goes to it with that part of it, you know, and, you know, turns in something that's, you know, really has just its weight of silver in value and turns it into a really nice creation.
And this time of the year is such a big deal, too, because a lot of people pop the question, and right now you're having some fantastic sales on some of your engagement rings, right?
You know, we have all the way from a 50% off case. If we see it sitting there too long, you know what, obviously we got it marked wrong, let's move it over there and sell it. We've got 40% off right now for the holidays for engagement rings, and you know, the halo rings are getting really big into style. A lot of people want to custom make rings, and we do that as well. I mean, we're truly we're a full line jewelry store, and you know, much less than just a pawn shop. I mean, we're
yeah, exactly, and a one-stop shop. And if you find something you're here, you want to get a ring sized, you can do it just right here, right now.
That's going to be probably the easiest thing, but really custom designing. If you want to draw a piece, you know, we can make it happen with both of our jewelers that are in here, and with the experience that we have with these folks over here.
So we've looked up front here. Let's take a look in the back at all the other things you have to offer for the whole family.
You know, back here, this is something a little bit more geared up for whether they want the iPods, or, you know, hunting season's coming up with rifles, you know, TVs. We have guitars, you know, drums, video games for the kids. You know, it really is a one-stop shop. If we have the mother up front looking for a little piece of jewelry, the father back here looking for a rifle or a bow because hunting season's coming in, and the kids are over here looking at the video games, everything kind of feeds off of one another, and that's, you know, one of the best things, I think, and that we really try to make it more of a family-oriented place of business.
And there's a lot more to see. If you'd like to learn more, Lynchburg Pawn is located on Fort Avenue in Lynchburg, 434-845-PAWN. And also online, make sure you type this in right, lynchburgpawnshop.com.